Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. If this is your first time here, welcome to my beauty entertainment channel. Today we are doing a beauty video because I can. So anyways, so I've been watching America's Next Top Model, and when I'm not watching America's Next Top Model, I've been watching people just talk about makeup because I know like the age of the makeup tutorial is dying and the age of that, like it's like moving away, but I love a good makeup tutorial. I love a good favorite video. So that's what I've been watching. But it has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I'm basically going to be talking about, I want to talk about makeup. I'm going to be talking about what I want to see from brands this year and new releases that have currently come out. I really don't know how these two relate. I just kind of wanted them to. I wanted to do it in one video. So that's what I'm going to do today. So we're going to start with new releases. I'm going back as far as end of December. So first I'm starting off with the Fenty Snap Shadows. I actually do own these. I've used them once. Fenty, their shadow formula is unique, I will say. I do think it can be improved on. I do think there are better. I got, this is number 4, the pink one. Oh my god, beauty YouTuber. This is the pink one. And then this is number 3, the neutrals one. I have used both of these. They're good. They're good. They're nothing, it's nothing like special. They're very good. The pink, I really like the shimmers in it. They're good, but they're really nothing special. And I also got number 6, the Smokey one. And then I also got number 7, which is the weird looking one, looks like Subculture. That one I also got. So yeah, I got these, so obviously I have good thoughts about them. They're okay. You don't need them. They're okay. Moving on. Next is this ColourPop palette. Listen. ColourPop, it's not that they get on my nerves, because they don't. Like, they don't do anything wrong. They just release a lot of makeup. But I'm like, where quality? What is this? I cannot stand palettes bigger than 16 pans at this point. This 16 is even pushing it. That you don't need. Why do you not? Morphe, hang it up flat screen. Hang up the 35 pan stuff. No, who's gonna carry that around? I can't believe we used to carry those around and act like nothing was wrong. I can't believe I used to buy 35 pan eyeshadow palettes ever in my life. That needs to go away this year. No more. No more. No more. Next is the Tati Beauty Blendable Sponge. So, I didn't know what this was. I was confused. I was like, what? You blend with that? It's a powder puff. I'm just an idiot. I have watched some reviews on it. I'll link some below. I watched Rocio's review on it. I don't think I'm gonna get it because I don't really get the point. I have a brush, but it's cute or whatever. I wish when she comes out with skin products, you heard it here first. When she comes out with skin products, if she ever does, they're gonna be incredible. Next is the Bite Beauty Foundation. So I've heard some good things about this, but I haven't heard like radical, like life-changing things about it. So I guess it's not that good. The shade range is adequate. Next is the Fenty Beauty Fly line, not Fly line, what are these called? The Fly Pencil Liners. I just ordered like 4, so we're gonna see if they work. I think this is one of the things I'm gonna talk about when I get to that part of the video, talking about things that I want brands to bring is like color. Bring something different. We don't, this is a good idea. I just hope they're good quality, because the way the pencil looked a little thin. I don't know if anyone else really noticed that. The pencil looked a little bit thin to me when I was looking at the pictures, but I don't know. I'll see when it gets here. Next is the Morphe 35 Who the Fuck Cares. This is a pastel palette. Y'all are trying to convince yourselves that you like pastel. Pastels are ugly. There, I said it. They are ugly. They look woof. Woof. I don't like pastels. Let's discuss. In what world is a pastel gonna show up on me? I could literally just take the ash off the men that go to this school and put it on my eyes and get the exact same thing. Nothing. What am I gonna do with pastels? Absolutely nothing. Duh. I've never, because that trend was back. Remember that? The Kindness Vegan Beauty, that when they released a pastel palette, I back then was like, what the hell is that supposed to do for me? Okay, anyway, I gotta move on. Jouer released a stick concealer. I don't know who asked. I've never ever seen someone use a stick concealer. I feel like it would annoy me to the living extremes because I don't even like stick foundation. I think they're stupid. I don't think that they're stupid, they just don't work for me and my skin. I haven't found one that does, at least. Don't hate me. Next is Makeup Geek's rebrand. So first of all, Marlena's in some mess. I had no idea. And then I just saw that Smokey posted a video on it and I was like, child, what's going on? So I have no idea what's happening with that. So I'm gonna look at the makeup because I literally have to go watch all the videos now because I don't know what's going on. So this rebrand. So Makeup Geek was a really bigger makeup company, beauty brand back in like 2016, 2017. You know, I.e. Jaclyn Hill, Manny MUA. It was like was it Cocoa Bear? Whatever. So that they had eyeshadow palettes and singles that everyone loved. Everyone talked about them. People had the codes, you know, on the influencer campaigns. That it was a really big deal. And then she fell off. And I think Marlena discussed why in a video she has on her channel, I don't remember when. And now they're trying to rebrand and, you know, start business back up again. So they came out with their single shadows again. It's called the Matrix System. I did order either 9 or 6 of these. I do not remember. I think they're here. I just haven't gone on here to go pick them up. It's single shadows. Like, that's not... I can't say anything bad or good about it because it's literally just single shadows. It's like, that's what they were most famous for back when they were popping. It makes sense to start the rebrand with that. So yeah. Next. This is the NYX X The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina collection palette thing. I've already expressed my absolute disdain for this palette on Twitter, but I'm gonna do it again in video form. This is so ugly. It's no, so ugly might not be the right word. To me, it just makes no sense. Okay, I figured out what it was. It looks like a picture was taken of the palette and it washed the palette out. But the palette actually is washed out. The palette, it's not like the photo washed palette out. The palette's not deep enough. The palette's not rich enough. And I'm like, this is a witch show. This show is it's weird and scary. I think I watched season 1. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. So if I'm gonna watch it, I have to go all the way back. But I know if it's a witch show, and witches don't deal in washed out mess. Anyways, they should have done a collab. I think they should have done a collab. They probably don't want to, but Melt would have killed this, I think, in my opinion. Next is the AVHX I'm Reezy palette. I own it. It came in PR. Incredible. It's right here. It's all glitter. It's stunning. It really is. It really, like, it's actually very, very good. I've used it. That's been my most used eyeshadow palette. That and the Jackie Aina palette are the ones I go rotate through for everyday stuff. Brilliance. Brilliance. The pressed glitter formula is actually good. Usually I hate pressed glitters. That pressed glitter formula is actually good. So it's not that bad. Next is the Midas Cosmetics X Smoky Glow collection. I did order it. I ordered the palette and the lip glosses. I have no use for that highlighter. It looks really, really light. This eyeshadow palette is cute. I like Valentine's Day collection, which I'm gonna get into later because those are good. Next, Smashbox Cosmetics, as if they still, sorry, I don't want to be rude. They're doing collaboration with Birds of Prey movies coming out with lipsticks. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Everyone has a lipstick. Nobody cares. Moving on. Norvina, the Norvina brand under AVH, is releasing a new mini palette, the Cherry palette. This one's cute. I like it better than the other 2 mini palettes that they've released. But it's cute. I think it's really cute, and I like the packaging of it. Next, Jesus Christ, there's so many. Next is the Kylie Cosmetics Stormy collection. So the palette is cute. It's cute. I'm liking that the palette is smaller. I'm telling you guys, we don't need more than 12 shades is even pushing at this point. Hang it, unless you're ABH, hang it at flat screen, please. I don't need it. This collection is cute. That's it. That's it. There's like really nothing else for me to say there. It's cute. It's not ugly. At least it's not ugly, because it could be ugly. It could look like her sister's brand. It could be ugly. Next is the Natasha Denona Love Collection. I did order this too. Oop. I did order this too. The palette just looked really pretty to me, so I ordered that, and I got the cheek palette, even though I don't wear pink on my cheeks. But I'm gonna start when it gets in the mail, because it was $55. Makeup Revolution is exciting there. I don't care. I don't care. ColourPop again is releasing, I think this is their Valentine's Day collection. It's ugly. The first row is all white or white adjacent, and I don't like to live my life in that. I don't like that. I don't welcome that into my livelihood. It needs to end now. It looks like it's more anti-Valentine's Day. That is so sad. This is so sad. Next, Fenty Beauty just released 3 more shades of their Gloss Bomb Hot Chocolate, Glass Slipper, and something else that I'm forgetting. And they released a dewy setting spray. I got Hot Chocolate and I got Glass Slipper, so we'll see how those are. I already own Hot Chocolate, the mini one. Incredible. Incredible. The dewy setting spray, I don't need that. I don't want my face to look dewy like that, so I'll leave that alone. And then finally we have Miss Pat McGrath. Whew, I have to sit up straight if I'm talking about her. Miss Pat McGrath. She released a new formulation of her lip gloss, because it's like the Luxe. Ooh, wow. If you stop this now, if you have not seen the videos of these glosses being applied and the swatches, stop everything and go to her Instagram and go watch them. Oh no. I ordered 2. I was sitting at work and I said, $60. Could have spent on something else, but this, I got Naked Rose and the one that starts with a D, I think. I got that one. The 2 like more neutral colors. So when I saw them swatch on the lips, they're pretty opaque. Like it's like glitter opaque. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to get the more neutral color so I can wear it more often than I would if I got like just a gold, just like completely gold all over the lips. I wouldn't really wear that. So I got the more neutral options. So that's all the stuff that has come out, or most of the stuff that has come out since the ones that I cared about, because I was sitting there scrolling the trend mood for hours. The shit that these brands are putting out, it's only been a month and y'all have lost your damn marbles putting out nonsense and stuff that is ugly to the audience. It's really sick. So now I have a post-it instead of my laptop, because I didn't type this time, of what I want to see from brands this year. 1, this is already starting, which is perfect. Colored eyeliners, liquid, gel, pencil, whatever you need to do, we need more. Because how have you made, this is my gripe, you make all these eyeshadows, and nothing to pair them with. Do you want to just, what you need to have, because I don't wear liner with every eyeshadow look, but like a good liner can make an eyeshadow look even better, especially if they're colored. And there's not a lot of, there's like an adequate amount of color liners on the market, but in my opinion, not some brands need to add that to their repertoire, to their armoire, because I think it would really help. Next, okay, so I know highlighter is dying. It is. So what I'm thinking, if we're gonna newer formula, because the highlighters back in 2016, 17 were blinding. No one really likes that anymore. So we need the more soft highlighters. Those have kind of died out, so it's time for brands to like reinvent them, because that's all we're doing is like recycling trends like every 3 years. Reformulate some really soft, like soft-spoken highlighters. I'm giving you free ideas. 3, eyeshadow palettes are, I cannot stress this enough. I cannot. If your palette will not change the world, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it, and I don't want to hear it. I'm pretty sure we all agree with that. Hang it up. Make things to pair your palette with rather than keep making palettes. 4, bronzers. I'm still waiting. There is no reason why there is one bronzer in Sephora that I can use. There's no reason for that. There's no, and I know myself, if I were to ever actually go outside during the summer and get tan, I couldn't use that bronzer anymore. That's an issue. You make eyeshadow that deep, make the bronzer that deep. I don't know if they think that we're not gonna buy it, because I guarantee the first brand in Sephora to create a really deep bronzer is gonna sell out in seconds. Seconds. Because it's a supply, it's demanded. It's people are gonna start burning stores. It's being demanded, so it's going to sell out in seconds. So that whole idea of like people won't buy it, it will sell out. Fenty Beauty, when the 50 foundation shades first launched, the darkest 10 shades were sold out for months. Sold out in minutes and were sold out for months. When you give us the product, we're gonna buy it. Next, okay, so back to the pairing stuff with eyeshadow palettes. I would like to see more pigments. Like, I know loose pigments, I don't like loose pigments either. They're kind of annoying to work with, but they produce such a like unique thing on the lid. I want to see more shadows like the JD Glow Galaxy shadows. I'd like to see more of that if you guys have the time. Next is, okay, so I like how this year we've already started off doing this. More holiday collections that aren't Christmas. Like, I want to see more, like we're doing Valentine's Day collections, like that's good. I'm not Irish, but you could do St. Patrick's Day. Halloween, oh that's what I meant, Halloween. I would like to see more Halloween, maybe just Halloween, because I don't really care about any other holiday. Maybe just Halloween. I would really like to see that. Or like a fall, fall palettes are stupid. Just stick with Halloween. Number whatever. Powder. You might be thinking, and you know, everyone has a favorite powder. I think everyone does already have a favorite powder, and like I'm about loose powder, it's not really necessary for them to make any more. But we haven't seen a powder really shake up the game since the Fenty Beauty powder, and that's still my favorite. It's one that I use, but I'm like, I would like to see, because the Fenty Beauty powder is very thick. Like, as in, if you've watched my videos, if you put on too much, you look funky. You look ridiculous. Like the videos where I put on too much, I look funky. I look stupid. So I'm like, I would like to see maybe if they created a different version of their powder and made it more finely milled. That would take away from the blurring effect, which that powder does have if you're looking for a blurring effect powder, the Fenty Beauty powder. But I would like to see a more finely milled version of it, or like a lighter one that you could wear on like no makeup days when you want to be glossier Twitter, like that. That's what you could do. Next is concealer. So we're going away from eyes. We need concealer. A really good one, not that one. Tinted moisturizers / BB creams. So I think tinted moisturizers and BB creams are stupid. However, I understand their purpose, and what I'm basically looking for, why people buy tinted moisturizers, is so that they can like wake up in the morning, put it on, and go. So basically you're looking for like a easy to apply foundation. So I'm like, okay, make something that's like a tinted moisturizer. I don't know how this would be possible. Something that's like a tinted moisturizer, but that is best applied with fingers. And I know people are gonna be like, well, you can do that with any foundation. I don't wanna do that. I want something that comes in like that squeezy tube. You squeeze it on your fingers. I don't know if I would actually do this. And you can just like pat. But I don't want it to have zero coverage. Like, that's the thing. I feel like some tinted moisturizers are too, like, I still won't have things to cover. Whatever. Next, back to highlighters. I'm thinking highlighter bronzer duos will sell very well this year if you actually go deep enough. Highlighter bronzer duos, especially if I'm thinking this summer. So last summer, I love talking about makeup. Last summer, we was around Coachella era, we got the Fenty Body Lava. It was all body highlighters and stuff. Everyone wanted to glow. I think highlighters are gonna come back, and I think it's gonna come back by this summer. I'm not the spark, because 2016 and 17 were like sparkle highlighter, which I think it's gonna be the glow. I really want to see that come back, and I think it's going to. So if they could get behind the trend now and release some highlighter bronzer duos with deep enough bronzers. I really like that. Highlighter blush duos I think also sell really well, or will sell really well, especially if it's like, I like my blushes, because I was thinking about it, you don't want a blush that's too pigmented, because then you'll look like a clown. But I like it to look pigmented in the pan, because some of them, I don't know, everything looks washed out lately, and I'm like, are you guys sick? Is the photographer sick? Why is everything looking washed out? Make it as rich as it's supposed to be. Ugh. Anyways, anything else? Yeah, liquid highlighters is also on here. Bring those back. They're gonna come back. Liquid highlighters for the face, they're gonna come back. And a self-setting concealer, an actual self-setting concealer. And then finally, eyeshadow primers in multiple shades. Please, please, I am sick and tired of using a shade that looks like a biscuit on my skin. You have to do all this maneuvering to make sure you can't see it. It's so annoying. I don't want to do it anymore, so fix it. Thank you guys so much. Alright, so that's the end of my video. Yeah, I just ranted in this because I was bored. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out some of my other videos right here. Here's my social media if you would like to also check that out. Here's Twitter and Instagram, which I don't use. So those are those two on here. Make sure to like and subscribe if you would like to see more stuff. And yeah, that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.